After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. The championship in the American Conference at stake here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Memphis Tigers against the Hornets. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their...
To the air, it's Thurman. Pitch made across the middle by the running back.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Perfect aim and good loft on this one. And the Hornets offense back on the field, eager to get this drive going. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. By the receiver.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? They're going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. After the sack, there is an injured player down. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Thurman. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And there's the handoff.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They pick up the 1st on the ground. They finally stop him at the 11.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains.
It's caught. He's breaking free. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Thurman. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here comes the rush. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. In that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And Memphis calls time, the 1st of their 3. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Kick is away. Excellent directional punting. Headed toward the sideline. It looks like... And the Hornets offense back on the field. Eager to get this drive going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Dropping back, it's Thurman. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the... And the Hornets offense back on the field, eager to get this drive going. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his target. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down. Turn, but a huge take. And the Hornets offense back on the field, eager to get this drive going. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He keeps it on the design run. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. At the end of 3, the score is tied. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. Looking to pass, it's Thurman. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. And they take the lead. Leaning on the run game here. As the first down is still going. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a... And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Across the 30. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success, and right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the line.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not much on the return, but that's... Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many... Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night.
Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. More than a bowl swag bag, there's a chance to finish with a victory in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Hornets. Back to pass, it's Thurman. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Hayward. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They want to run this quarterback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The Hornets are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting it.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Looking to throw, it's Thurman. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the... The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. With the catch, it's Hayward. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Scanning the field, it's Thurman. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd. And he's in. Touchdown. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Might be calling a hot route. The snap sets up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line. And a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line. But 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
Touchdown! Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The run from the shotgun. Moving past the 25. Nice pickup on that one. Makes up for some of the lost yardage, but they are still facing a 3rd down here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Thurman. He's got him. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Hornets want to pick up the tempo. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time, and that applies to them right now, David, here in the 2nd half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. Could be an alley. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. And the Hornets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw. It's Thurman. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. What an... They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes a man miss. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Thurman. And he was hit just as he was released. Pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he missed it. No good. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They take over, holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. Got a little grass. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
One possession game. Getting late here in the winter will take a great feeling into the offseason. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. them alive. The Hornets line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They take over, set up in plus territory, holding the lead after the defense came up with a fourth down stop. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Timeout on the field, 2:03 remaining. The defense trying to manipulate that clock and maximize the time with the 2-minute timeout coming up.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got the tight end. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker
The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, and probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute.
Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that, just consistent.